make sure it's recording.
And you're watching Talent Sports.
Yeah, they have to make sure they're right. Restart. How is it going, everyone? I am Ben Vahey, and with me is Shay, Gauthier. Today we are going to talk about Section 5 football and soccer, Brockport women's soccer, and let's not forget Brockport football, who hit the road for the first time this past weekend heading to Ithaca. We've got a lot of action for you, so let's jump right in. We start in Spencerport. The Spencerport Rangers hosted the Webster Schrader Warriors in a Friday night matchup with just over 4 minutes to go in the second quarter. Quarterback Bronson Slattery hands it off to Jaden Smith for the touchdown. Spencerport takes a 14-7 lead. But Webster Schrader was there to answer before halftime. Quarterback Ryan Belavia dishes it off to Jake Van Ahen, who beats out the Rangers defense. But with a missed extra point, Spencerport would have a 1-point lead at the half. Third quarter now, you gotta love these plays. Belavia's pass is intercepted, and Levar Merritt takes it back for the pick-six touchdown for Spencerport, but it would not be enough as Webster Schrader would complete the comeback and get the win on the road, 34-26, the final.
Now we head out to the town of Greece on Saturday. The Irondequoit Eagles traveled to nearby rival Greece Athena to take on the Trojans. Second quarter, Freddie June Jr. tosses it to Patrick Thomas, who runs past the Athena defense and dives into the end zone for the touchdown. Irondequoit up 14-0. Later in the quarter, June Jr. rolls past the defense and takes it in himself to score 7 more. And then with under 2 minutes remaining in the quarter, off an Athena turnover, June Jr. passes it off to Quinn Simpson, who makes the beautiful catch in the end zone. You can see that Athena coach is mad about that play. Irondequoit would run away after that as they go on to defeat Greece Athena 42-7, the final.
Staying in Greece, the Greece Arcadia Titans hosted the Penfield Patriots just up the road Saturday. Second quarter, Arcadia up 7-0. Not much longer as Penfield gets on the board right here. Senior running back Max Holdley runs it all the way back for a 60-yard touchdown. That would tie up the game 7-7. The score would stay that way at halftime and through the third quarter, so we head all the way to when there's 10 seconds left in regulation. And freshman quarterback Brian Shanitsky ends it right there. Shanitsky finds his way past the Penfield defense and scores the game-winning touchdown for Arcadia. They improved to 2-0 with a 14-7 win over Penfield.
Boys soccer action, Churchville-Chili hosted Canandaigua Saturday on their new turf field. First half with 10:14 remaining, Colby Ecken with a top self goal. That puts the Saints up 1-0. And it would stay that way the rest of the game as the Braves are unable to capitalize on chances. Churchville-Chili wins it 1-0. Colby Ecken spoke with us after the game.
We didn't know much about them coming into the game. I thought they played a really good game. They tried really hard throughout the whole game. They were a good opponent.
The Brockport Blue Devils boys soccer team took on Pittsford Sutherland Wednesday night. First half, check this out. Nicholas Van Wee with a header goal for Brockport. You don't see that too often. Blue Devils go up 1-0. And then check out this save from Brockport goalie Logan Pecht. That is a crazy save. Brockport defeats Sutherland 1-0, giving coach Jeff Phillips his first win as Blue Devils head coach.
It feels really good. Coming from JV to varsity, it feels good to get my first varsity goal. I think we distributed the ball good, had a lot of early balls, and I think that's what led to our success today. So I think we played good.
They're a quality ball club. I mean, they're a team that's coming in today with 2 victories on their belt. They hadn't given up a goal in the first 2 games. And credit to my guys. We've had 3 now really tight games. Came up short on the first 2, and these guys battle. They work hard every single day. We're an extremely young team. We only returned 2 seniors from last year's squad. So it's going to take us a little bit of time, but my goal, and I keep telling these guys every day, is to get better and better as the year goes, and we need to peak at the end of the season.
Now we shift from high school to college. Brockport women's soccer was on the road at St. John Fisher College last Thursday.
But there was a special moment. Brockport freshman Bree Kavarik was playing against her sister, Carly Kavarik. The Kavarik sisters played together at Liverpool High School in Syracuse, and now are at rival Rochester colleges. Let's see how they played. The Brockport women's soccer team got a chance to play on the field the Buffalo Bills practiced on Thursday at St. John Fisher College. Fast forward late in the game with 9:37 to go in the second half, Carly Kavarik beats Brockport goalie Kimberly Lubanski for the goal. That would be the only goal of the game as Fisher hands Brockport their first loss of the season, 1-0 the final. Brockport would later drop a weekend series with a 2-1 overtime loss to Houghton Saturday. Even though they played against each other, they are still sisters and support each other. Right after the game, you can see how happy they were, even though only one came out on top.
To football now, Brockport traveled to Ithaca for their first road test of the year versus the Bombers. Second quarter, quarterback Joe Germanario tosses it to Rush Henrietta grad JoJo Ortiz for the touchdown. Brockport gets on the board first, 7-0. Fast forward all the way to the fourth quarter, and Ithaca isn't giving up. Peter Palszewski takes a 34-yard pass from Wahid Nabai for the Bombers' touchdown, but it wouldn't be enough as Brockport escapes and avoids the upset, 13-7 the final. They will be back at home Saturday to host St. Lawrence for homecoming. All right, so Shay, what have you seen so far, basically, here in Brockport? Like, what are your predictions you have so far? Like, what do you think the teams are going to do well here? You're a Brockport High School grad, so what can you say about that?
I can definitely say that I hope that the Brockport High School soccer team is going to do very well. I feel pretty confident in that. And also, even our football team here as well at both high school and SUNY Brockport. I mean, we're awesome this year.
I can agree with you on that, Shay. I've seen both football teams play. They play so close to each other. I've seen them both play here. I think the high school team has a good chance. I know they fell to Wilson last year. They want to get over that hump. Similar with the college football team, they fell to in Texas to Mary Hardin Baylor, but they have a chance to get back. I think those teams are going to learn from those losses, come back this year, and go far. We will see if either team makes it that far. I have a good feeling we'll find out soon.
Yeah.
And the women's soccer team, they have a good chance now. I think they were off to a 2-0 start, but as we know, they fell to a couple games over the weekend. But,
Yeah.
you know, hey, it's so early. It's early. The season's not even here yet, so we'll see. Lots of time.
Looking forward to it.
All right. So, well, that's all the time we have for this edition of Eagle Talk. Keep it with us throughout the year, though, for all your coverage of Brockport Golden Eagles and Section 5 athletics. And be sure to follow us on all our social media channels. I am Ben Vahey.
And I'm Shay Gauthier.
Thanks for watching.